Okay, the final step in our innovations in technology is to create a Adobe Express video that shares your technology innovation. To access Adobe Express, you can log into your single sign-on and click on Adobe on the right side. And if you have already logged in, it will jump you right into Adobe Express. If you've never logged in, it may ask you to log in using your school Google account. If you're in Adobe and you don't see Adobe Express up in the top right corner, you can click on the app drawer and find Adobe Express right here. Now that I am actually in Adobe Express, if I need to access my project that I've already started, you'll click on Your Stuff. That's where it saves your online projects. But if I'm starting brand new, I'm going to click on the plus symbol here in the top left corner and click on Video. And when you get this new video, it's going to start off by giving you a timeline down here on the bottom. And this is where each scene will be shown for a certain amount of time. And you can adjust how long that particular scene is shown for. And it shows you down here in the bottom. All right, so I'm going to start off with my title slide here. And this is going to be 3 seconds long. That's plenty of time for a title. And over here on the left side, I'm going to use a combination of media, different types of text. Elements are different types of basically clip art. And then I can also add in grids if I want a preset layout. I prefer to just sort of customize my layout. So I'm going to start off with my title slide here. I'm going to go ahead and add in a background image. I'm going to type in just technology and see what goes well with my particular innovation. And this one goes perfectly fine. Slide that in, move it over so it fills my background. Then I'm going to go ahead and insert some text. Now you can use some of these pre-built text designs, but sometimes they're a little bit difficult to work with because they are so preset. I prefer to just add my text up here by using a text box and typing in my title. I'm just going to type in technology innovation. And then go through and adjust my font and my colors for that particular thing. Let's see, I'm going to use this font. I want to fill it with white, and I'm going to go ahead and give it an outline of black just to make it easily seeable or readable. And then you have some other different type of effects down here. I would be cautious with using some of the more generative or animation ones to make sure it's still readable. So something simple might be, like a drift or something along those lines, and you can see the effect that it gives there. Now I'm going to continue to add scenes so that I can share the information from my project. Make sure that you read your rubric here. It's all the way down at the bottom of part or day 4. You are describing your innovation. You're describing the problems that it may solve, any sort of moral or ethical considerations, along with the careers that would go along with this. So you are doing the presentation right now with the video. So I decided for my innovation, I'm going to do a robotic gardener that will solve some of our problems with picking and gardening in the field. So I'm going to go ahead and instead of a background photo, I'm going to use a background video. So I'm going to look for a robot. And here is perfect. This is a robot who's gardening. Pull that in. Now, the first thing I notice is this clip is 24 seconds long. So if that is too long, I'm going to need to shorten that way down so that it's how long I want this particular slide to go for. And I'm just going to use this as my title slide. So go in here, click this. And go ahead and change out what that looks like, just like I did before. All right, perfect. Change font, make it bigger, smaller, continue to adjust with things. Another way that I can arrange the layout of this is rather than just having a background and font. If you are giving a deeper description, sometimes having an image on one side and then your text on the other works well as well. So I'm just going to look for a garden, for example. And this might be where I describe my problem or the career that it's going to take the place of, or help. Not necessarily taking the place of a career, but assisting it, or what new career will it create. So over there on the left, I've got that image, and I'm going to go ahead and go into my text. And again, just kind of write that information out over here on the right side, whatever it happens to be. All right, so I'm going to just leave that there, let you be creative with that. Now, as you're working through this and you have finally finished all of your descriptions and you've gone through and fulfilled everything on the rubric, you're going to want to, at the very end, have a sort of a credit slide. So I like to just put in some information about myself, as well as the fact that I used Adobe Express for all my images. And okay, something along those lines. Now, the final step I'm going to do in here is I'm going to add some music, because it's a little boring to watch this just with static information and words. So over here on the left side under media, you also have access to audio, and built in is a couple dozen, if not almost 100 different types of music and background sounds. So if I want something that's acoustic, instead of just these three, if I click view all, you can see I have a huge selection. I can just click over here on the left to listen to it. But let's say this is the one I want to use. So I click on it. It puts it down here in the bottom, and I can press play to listen. Right? Adds kind of a cool background sound. So let's just say I'm done with this. All right, I've finalized my project, and I'm ready to turn this in and add it to my portfolio. First step, if I have not already done so, is up here in the top left. I want to go ahead and add in my last name. And name it with the assignment name. I'm going to say Kelsey Tech Innovation. And then I'm going to download this. And then what that's going to give me is an MP4 file. So the download icon is right here. This MP4 video can be then uploaded or inserted into a lot of different places. So I'm going to go ahead and click download, and it will ask you where you want to save it. Go ahead and save it into your downloads folder. So I've already done that. That does take a few seconds, sometimes almost up to a minute, and it's saved inside my downloads folder. So my next step is to now go to my Google Drive and take it from my downloads folder and upload it to my Google Drive so I can access it. And to do that, I'm going to go ahead and click New, File Upload, and then I'm going to go and find that file. So here I'm inside my Downloads folder. I'm going to go ahead and upload my innovation movie, and that will upload itself into Google Drive. Now, again, I've already done that. So after it's done it for a little bit, it will pop up here. Now I've finished my video. I've uploaded it to my Google Drive. My final step is to go ahead and put it into two different places. First place is in my portfolio. So I'm going to go to my technology innovation page, and I'm going to go ahead and click Drive. And I'm going to search for that innovation. And right here is my movie. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that and give some text, some reflection over here on the right side as part of my assignments for portfolios. And then the final place I'm going to turn this into is on my Google Classroom. So if I go to my Google Classroom, I'll be able to go into the assignment and add that directly from my Google Drive and turn that in according to your class directions. So have fun with this and be creative. And we will see you at the end.